Hi, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Shanae, and you're watching Handmade by Honeybun, a knitting podcast. So I'm back again for a second week. I feel like I'm even more nervous this week than I was last week. I don't know, I just have the jitters. It could be the coffee, but I don't know. So this week I'm a little bit more organized. I have notes written down here. Oh, notes. So today we're going to talk about finished objects, whips, acquisitions, and some other things that we'll get to later on in the video. So let's start off with my finished objects. I have the Kanoko pants I was working on last week. They're now finished. Awesome. They're so cute. I did a I-cord drawstring kind of instead of a crochet one because I like the look of the I-cord a little bit better. But yeah. And I also finished the bear hat that I was working on right here. Isn't it cute? So you can't really tell what it looks like. So I'm going to put it on a new model. So just give me 1 second. And if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen the newest model in town who modeled my finished objects because I don't have a baby to put this stuff on. And for the hat, I'm so proud because I did a button band for the first time. I mean, it was really small, but I still did it. It has buttonholes and everything. I feel so accomplished. Alrighty, so here's the model. So you can see him wearing the hat, the little bear hat with the bear ears. Imagine a little baby having this on. And then the pants. Oh, so cute. Oh, a little crooked there. Well, yeah. Pants, the back. Oh, so cute. And I made a little alteration of the pattern. It called for, I'll try to show you better. Take them out the model. It called to just end it like right here, but I wanted to add some ribbing. Stop trying to focus on me. Focus on the pants. Add some ribbing to the bottom, so I just did a little ribbing here so it'll fit more around the baby and you can fold it up or whatever. But yeah, those are my two finished objects for the week, and now I can give them to the recipient because I was waiting to show it on the podcast. All right, that's done. Now going on to whips. So remember last week I was talking about the howl socks, and I started on them. Here's my progress so far. This is the first one, and I'm on the hill, partway through the hill, and I did switch out the blue from the knit picks to some yarn I had in my stash because it was too gray. This one's much more blue, and the color works a little bunchy here. I don't know if you can see that really, but I can see it. I'm hoping it'll block out better. I didn't know because you have to catch floats, and this is my first time like actually catching floats. I have done the ladder back jacquard method in my other colorwork socks, but this time I decided to try to, oh, I'm dropping stitches. Oh no, Lord. Okay, I tried to do the catching floats, and how I do my two color work, I guess. I hold them in my left hand and my right hand. And I'm knitting continental with my left hand and throwing with my right hand. And I couldn't figure out how to catch the float on the right hand, but I found a cool video. It's from 10 years ago, but it was great. I'll link it below. It's by Susan Bryan. I wrote it down. I knew I wouldn't remember it. But how to catch floats and color work. Really good video. I feel like I'm talking really fast. Let me calm down. Take a sip of my coffee. I'm doing iced coffee today. It's the pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks. I got it in the big, 40. Was it 40 ounce? I don't know. The one you get in the grocery store. I got it. I got a whole bunch of them. So let's see. my next whip is going to be the hipster hat for my nephew. So last week, okay, let's hold it up. It looks really small, but that's because it's ribbing and it's on these circular needles. Last week, I was right here where the stitch marker is, and I made a decent amount of progress. So yeah, that's the hipster hat I'm working on. And now the vanilla socks. These are using the patent Croy sock yarn. So last week I was halfway through the cuff right here. Focus on this right here, but I am all the way to the toe now. So I'm on the toe decreases on this sock, and I actually started the second sock as well. Right here, I'm on the leg of the second sock. I like to work them 2 at a time or concurrently, in tandem, however you want to say it, on 2 separate needles, because I feel like it makes the process go faster. So once I get to the on the foot or close to the toe on the first sock, I'll start on the second sock so I can get through the ribbing, because that's kind of my least favorite part. So yeah. And now my last whip that I worked on this week is my ranunculus. And here we are. Come on. Here we are. Last week I was right here where this red stitch marker is, and I'm here now. So what is that? Like an inch or so of progress, but it's enough that I can actually put it on a hanger. So yeah, I'm just stuck on stockinette island right now. So yeah, and that's it for the whips that I worked on this week. There are more, as you saw in my first video, but I didn't work on those other ones. So yeah, I'm trying to finish these ones and then get into those ones. I guess you could say that if I would have spent time focused on one whip, I would have finished more at a time, but whatever. So let's see. Okay, next, let's talk about some acquisitions. First acquisition is these little minis I got from our local yarn store. I got this. Oh, this is not showing up as well as I thought it would. Let me see if I can hold something up behind it. There you go. This is Emma's yarn and the practically perfect smalls. His sock yarn is an 80/20 superwash merino nylon blend, and it's called You Glow Girl. You can't. Come on. No. There we go. There. And it's not showing up as bright as it is in person, but it's really bright. Love it. And then I have, for these, I'm going to use these as heels and toes and stuff for socks. And same with these. This one is called Lucky Charm. It's another one of Emma's yarn. And these minis are just so cute. I love minis. And I have a little secret. Minis don't count as stash. Alright. So I went by Michael's yesterday to just check out the deals. Because sometimes they have a lot of deals on candles and such. So I ended up buying some candles, but of course I had to stop in the yarn section as well. So I bought 2 skeins of this patent Croy socks to make some like gray socks for somebody. Yeah, I'm really liking how it's working up in those vanilla socks I showed you. So I want to get some more. And it was like, they had a sale on yarn. It was like 30% off all yarn, and it had some coupons. So it came out to like maybe $4 a ball. So yeah. And then I saw they had a swatch of this yarn worked up, and it was this. Focus. Whoa. There. It's loops and thread, silky soft. It's 100% rayon from bamboo, and this little ball is 100 grams, and it has 240 yards or 219 meters. It feels really good. It's nice and actually soft, and that swatch worked up was beautiful. So I got 3 skeins of this yellow yarn, and I got this color as well, this like rose gold kind of color. I got a couple skeins of this as well to make like some t-shirts or tanks or something nice and airy, you know. Okay, more acquisitions. This is not really an acquisition, it's more of a prize I got from my friend Bianca. She's the owner of the hashtag Yarn Corner, and she gifted me these cute little stitch stoppers. They're from Fox and Pine, and they're these cute little rubber duckies. Look at them. They're so, oh, turn on going. Whoa, they're cute. And so this summer I participated in summer sock camp hosted by Caleb, the crazy sock lady. And she gives away prizes, you know, for the finished objects and talking in the Ravelry threads and all that. But I didn't win anything this year. Kind of bummed, but it was fine. So Bianca, she was like, well, you're my winner, and she gifted me these cute stitch stoppers, and I love them because I put them on my needles, and they stop my stitches from sliding off when I'm throwing them in the project bags. More coffee. Alrighty. So let's talk about some future project plans. I'm super excited. So my college's homecoming is coming up in like a month, and I wanted to make some socks to wear at homecoming. So where is that yarn? Here we go. So our colors are orange and blue. So I wanted to use these as accents in this gray that I have. So this gray is from Malabrigo, the ultimate sock base. It's a fingering weight 75-25 blend, 75 superwash merino, 25% nylon. And I thought it would pair well with these minis I got. Again, Emma's Yarn, practically perfect smalls. Having some technical difficulties. I guess I should have bought that tripod I saw at Walmart last night because my phone just fell, and that's what I'm using to record. So back to what I was saying. I think I was talking about these colors. The orange is called Road Work Ahead, and the blue is Fame and Fortune, and these both are from Emma's Yarn, the practically perfect smalls. And yeah, so I was thinking of having this gray as the main color and these as the stripes. So I was thinking of making like a long sock and like doing a stripe of the blue, a stripe of the orange, like in the leg or so. I don't really know how I'm going to design it, but I'll show you. I'll have to probably sketch it out somewhere and then figure it out. But yeah, that's what I'm going for. These, it's going to be awesome. And I also had an idea of making some anime themed socks because I love anime. And as you may have known or not known, the title of this episode is a reference to an anime I'm currently watching now. If you know it, let me know in the comment section. But I thought of two characters from that show that I want to model these socks after. The first I picked out these from my stash, these yarns. So we have, oh, these yarns. So I'm gonna call these the Moss Head socks. It's a reference from the show. But this is like the color palette for one of the characters. The second character's color palette are these. And these are going to be called the Pirate King socks, based off the guy who's going to be king of the pirates. So those are my sock ideas. I don't really have a deadline of when I'm going to make those, but I have little designs I made in GoodNotes for how I want them to look. And once I have that worked up or finished, I'll show it to you guys on the podcast in a few weeks. Tomorrow starts the beginning of Denise from Earth Tones Girl, her Falling Leaves sock haul, and it goes from September 15th to November 15th. And the goal is to knit one pair of socks for each month. And it has to be a fall color or fall themed yarn. So yeah, I'm excited to participate. This is going to be my first year participating. And luckily for me, I have some yarn already picked out. So let me get that. All right. So the first is this skein. It's from Ruby and Roses. It's called Timeless, and it's on her soft rose base which is an 8515 superwash merino nylon blend. And this it screams fall, does it not? Look at these colors. They're beautiful. So beautiful. All right. This is from Sewrella. The colorway is Costume Party, and this is on her cashmere sock base, which is 80% superwash merino, 10% cashmere, and 10% nylon. And it feels so soft and squishy. I love it. Can't wait to make socks from this. So the last skein of yarn I'm going to use, that I plan to use for the Falling Leaves sock haul, is this sock set. I got it from when I went on a trip to Detroit last year. I visited Parker Avenue Knits, which is a wonderful yarn store, and I don't know if I'll ever go back or have a chance to go back, but if I do, I will definitely stop by there. But this colorway was dyed specifically for the shop, and I believe it was dyed by Vibe Fiber. At least that's what it says on the tag. But yeah, this is a 75-25 blend, and it just reminds me of leaves or fall. Now I have this new segment I want to start. It's going to be called Pattern Spotlight, and I just want to highlight some patterns that I've seen on Ravelry or mentioned in any other podcasts that I thought were cool and that I want to maybe possibly knit one day. So the first is going to be the Tentacular Octopus Socks by Carol Apple or Appel on Ravelry. These are some colorwork socks. I'm going to have a picture up somewhere. I don't know. I'm going to have a picture up somewhere on the screen. These are some colorwork socks that are octopus themed. And they look just cool to knit. And the second is going to be the Bliss Tank by Alicia Plummer. This is a free pattern on Ravelry, and it's just a simple tank. I saw this tank on the Black Sheep Knitters here on YouTube, her podcast, and she showed it, and it looked wonderful, honestly. And I can't wait to knit that. I may actually use some of that silky sock, the yarn I got from Michaels. I may use that for that tank. Yeah, I think that's it for today. I've covered everything I want to share with you guys this week. I want to say thank you to everybody who left a comment, a like, and my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing and commenting, doing all that cool stuff. You make it really easy to get back here. The support is encouraging, and I appreciate it. And I can't wait to continue to make more videos. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you next week with another episode.